The year is 2021. And as for many species, these are tough times for our little green men. In a landscape hotter than the Syrian desert and drier than your grandma's cunt, the Rocky Mountains jut far out from the plains below. Regardless of the harsh environment, animals find a way to survive, although only the strongest can learn to thrive. In the peak of the summer season, Colorado's drought is at an all-time high. Under the intense heat of the summer sun, animals compete for dominance over their very way of life. This is the Ratnik Unit. Surviving mainly off the local native wildlife and under the constant search for a stable income, the Ratnik Unit has become the apex predator of the American West. Standing at an astounding 6 feet 8 inches and weighing at a whopping 300 pounds, it has become quite adept at protecting its territory. Originally an invasive species, the Ratnik Unit has learned to thrive in this harsh environment. It is able to effectively make friends and use tools, a trait which has previously been unique to humankind. This particular specimen and his comrade have just been ambushed by a pack of rabid polar bears.
Shut the fuck up!
As stated before, however, the Ratnik Unit does not travel under-equipped. It is not a virgin. Ratnik is proficient in both firearms and the way of the blade. What had once seemed a deadly encounter had soon become a decisive victory. The Ratnik Unit has just let out its patented victory screech, which can be heard for miles around. This serves both as a call for mates and potential reinforcements, and as a prompt fuck you to any predator stupid enough to throw hands with this violent son of a bitch, because God may not be real, but those hands sure are. But wait. Ratnik has noticed a creature in his vicinity that was dumb enough to stick around.
One of the most common rules of gun safety is to always be aware of what's beyond your target. But today, that is not happening. Take this, you Somalian children!
Простота устройства и безотказная работа в любых, даже самых тяжелых условиях. СВД стоит на вооружении 18 стран мира и метко стреляет в условиях пустыни и Арктики, в джунглях и северных лесах, в снег и дождь. Приклад и ствольные накладки выполнены из ударопрочной пластмассы. Для удобства стрельбы на прикладе установлена довоздушная щетка. Эргономичный приклад, как и сама винтовка, стал элементом, который копируется многими производителями оружия. На левой стороне ствольной коробки имеется база для крепления оптического или ночного прицела. Имеется механический прицел, а также возможность ведения огня с механического прицела, не снимая оптический. Питание патронами осуществляется из отъемного 10-местного магазина. Гижмаш также разработал снайперскую винтовку со складывающимся прикладом СВДС. Приклад складывается вправо без снятия оптического прицела. В отличие от СВД, СВДС выполнена с пистолетной рукояткой, укороченным стволом и коротким механическим пламегасителем. Пистолетная рукоятка.
Nightfall. In nature, there are typically a slew of predators that emerge after the sun sets. In the Rocky Mountains, the case is no different. The Ratnik Unit does not sleep. Instead, it spends its late hours masturbating, hunting, and heavily drinking, not necessarily in that order. Sometimes at the same time. This is going to be a long night. Excuse me, butler. May you pass me the bread crunch? That hits the spot. He stalks his prey mercilessly, like a Wendigo. If you see him in these critical moments in his development, you will not live to see the morning. I may be a bit chubbed right now. Daybreak. Today marks the first rainy day in Colorado's history since 1995. The Ratnik Unit rejoices by taking some well-deserved leisurely splashes. It seems as if Ratnik has found his sustenance for the day. 2 rocks will suffice for this hungry predator, and the water, which is the color of his sworn enemy's skin, will prove to be a healthy addition to his diet. The water's clear, by the way. I didn't, not racist. Don't cancel me. The Ratnik Unit has become horny once more, forcing him to be a social creature. He pours his heart into a powerful cry, hoping to attract some friends. This scream is very taxing on his body and soul, however. He almost perishes in the process. This is a critical moment for the Ratnik unit. He is fighting for his very survival. The vegetation in his vicinity begins to shake, a telltale sign of some serious fuckery. Is this a predator or potential valuable ally? Out of the bushes stumbles a quite peculiar creature. Fortunately for Ratnik, somebody familiar follows. The Ratnik unit rejoices and rewards his old friend with a quick flash of his long Jimmy Johnson, with consent, of course. The Turk's eyes widen, and slowly the pair makes its way to the nearest mating shack.
Let's go, baby.
After a solid 14 hours of laying scat and producing offspring, the pair is ready for less urgent business.
I feel like being abusive. You! Bring me Clarence! Look at me! I am violating Clarence! Ah!
It looks like the group has found a suitable employment opportunity. They proudly dig in their heels and begin their trademark business of distributing illegal firearms and producing counterfeit cash.
You! Follow me! Go! Make us more money! Go!
All seems well for a short time, but the Turk soon returns. The two exchange a short, heated argument. It seems Ratnik has duped him. It is revealed that Ratnik had called the feds on the Turk in an attempt to maintain a grossly misinterpreted illusion of power amongst his hierarchy.
Сука, блядь! Я иди нахуй! Я иди ногой! Я иди нас ногой, жопа! На, блядь! Whoa! Hey! Yo! Let's talk about this, huh? Let's talk about this!
Нет, давай!
Hey, man! I didn't mean to do anything! Come on! We can still talk about this!
Bye! You fuck off now!
Ratnik's cult rebels against him violently, flogging and tormenting him with all sorts of sick methods. This will not be enough to contain the Ratnik unit. He rips free and commences with his first of 16 cannibalistic mukbangs that will take place over the next week. After dining upon the flesh of his fanatic cult, the Ratnik unit finds himself alone once more. All is as it should be. Balance has returned to nature. This is not the end for Ratnik, however, for as we all should know by now, the Ratnik unit is not a virgin. His reign of terror is merely at a temporary halt, likely for a few hours at most.
Hey! Hello! Would you like to see why the ATF follows me on Instagram?